What is up, bros and broettes? I am Inkslasher, and today I'm going to be finally answering a question that I get asked more than any other while I'm streaming. So, the big thing in the Call of Duty community right now has to do with boots on the ground. It has been for probably over a year now, and people always say Call of Duty needs to go back to boots on the ground. And I hear a million people say that, but I've never heard one person explain why it actually needs to be like that. So, what I'm going to do today is I'm going to answer the question, why does Call of Duty need to go back to boots on the ground? And this is actually something we'll find out very soon with Modern Warfare Remastered, whether the whole boots on the ground thing is actually going to work for Call of Duty in the future. By the way, guys, I just thought I'd let you know I am currently doing a Let's Play of the Batman Telltale game over on my second channel. I'll leave an annotation on the screen here that you can just click it, it'll take you right there, or you can click the link down in the description to my second channel. And I'm also currently doing a Let's Play of Recore, and there's a ton of great games coming out in the next little while. So if you're interested in me doing some Let's Plays, I also do vlogs over there. You can click the annotation on the screen or the link down in the description. But back to boots on the ground. So the whole Modern Warfare Remastered thing is actually quite brilliant on Activision's part, because based on whatever game people are going to play more, so if they're playing more Modern Warfare Remastered or Infinite Warfare, we're going to very easily be able to tell which game is more popular, and in doing so be able to tell whether people like boots on the ground or the 3D movement that we have now, or jetpack movement, whatever you want to call it, that is currently in Black Ops 3. They'll be able to see that very, very easily, and then be able to direct their next Infinity Ward game, whatever that direction is. But the question of the day, why do we need boots on the ground? Why does it change the game? And more specifically, how does it change the game? Because like I've said, everyone says we need boots on the ground. Everybody wants boots on the ground. But why exactly do people want boots on the ground? Alright, so for you to fully understand this, I actually have to hop in game and show you exactly what I'm talking about. So on this map, it's going to be a little bit different because this map was designed for the Black Ops 3 movement system and not boots on the ground, but you'll kind of get the point. But after this, we'll hop into Nuketown and you'll really see exactly what I mean. So, for example, let's say I'm running into this room. Now, if I'm playing the regular Black Ops 3 movement system, we know where people can come from. They can come from there, they can come from there, or they can come from up there or down the stairs. Now, the thing is, though, with the Black Ops 3 movement system, let's say I'm the enemy and I am running down the stairs here. I'm running down the stairs. I have the option to just boost jump straight across the middle of the room and shoot at me coming through that door over there. Or, let's say we come in here and they're not coming from up there, they're coming from over here. They can do pretty much the exact same thing. They can go to one side or the other, which is normal for any Call of Duty, but then when I come around this corner, I don't have to run down the stairs or just go over this like that. What I can do is I can come over here and again just boost jump through the middle and shoot people. And this is what you see the professional players do. They never take the normal route. They'll never take the normal pathway. They'll always be hippity hopping around, shooting everywhere, every which way, and that's what frustrates the average player. Because when doing that, you're adding a million different calculations into figuring out how you are going to be attacked by the enemy. Now, let's say we are playing a boots on the ground game. If we're playing a boots on the ground game, there is 4 areas we can possibly aim. There, and there. Those are the 4 areas that they're going to possibly be coming from. If they don't, for example, let's say if we're up in this window. I know I'm breaking the 4th wall by actually taking that jump there, but let's say I am playing a regular boots on the ground game. Going through this window, I have to jump through and fall. That's all you can do on a boots on the ground game. However, if I'm playing a non-boots on the ground game, I can jump through this window and just keep staying in the air. That person over there might not even see me. So this is where things get frustrating, because if you're playing a non-boots on the ground game, like Black Ops 3, you're going to see people up here, up there, everywhere. Whereas if you're playing a normal Call of Duty game that's boots on the ground, there's just 4 areas to aim at. So in that case scenario, it's a lot more based on your map knowledge as opposed to your twitch reflexes, just who you can snap onto and where you need to shoot. Now, let's hop over to Nuketown. So on Nuketown here, you're going to see this amplified. Extremely, extremely amplified, and you'll see what I mean here. So Nuketown is a map that was originally designed for a boots on the ground game style. So, for example, if I spawn in on this side and I take an opening route and run through this door, I know where they're coming from. On a boots on the ground game style, they can come around that corner, down through the middle, right side, or through that door. Again, 4 areas to aim. However, let's say, for example, I am the enemy here, and we are not playing boots on the ground. We're playing Black Ops 3. Not only do I have to worry about this corner, I have to worry about this corner up here. And this adds in brain calculations that people just don't like doing. It makes the so believe it or not, generally people who are good at Call of Duty, or any video game for that matter, are going to be more intellectual. It's just the way your brain works. When you're playing a video game, it's a combination of two things. Twitch-based, so that's reaction time. That's things you see in games like baseball. It's things you see in lots and lots and lots of sports. And then there's the mental aspect to it, just like any other sport. So another amazing example of this is over here. So normally, let's say the enemy is coming from over there, and they have to be pretty aware of this area that I'm standing right here. This would be in any Black Ops game, any game with Nuketown in it. Over here is where you're going to be paying attention to, because I have the best angle on you. Now, of course, people can be aiming from over there and stuff, but not only does that person now have to worry about me coming from this direction, I can also be up here. I can be up here until I am, boom, right in their face. So, if I am coming out this way, not only do I have to worry about what's around this corner, I also have to worry about what's up there. I can worry about someone jumping through the middle over there. I can worry about someone jumping up and around this corner. And me, myself, I can jump and come up around this corner. So, now, the counter argument to this is the boost jumps counter camping. And they do. And they do. For example, if someone is up in that window, normally in a Call of Duty game, I would have to go on a boots on the ground, run up these stairs, come all the way around, and up and kill them. But for a non-boots on the ground game like Black Ops 3, I can do this amazing thing where I see them up there, I just jump up, shoot them, kill them in the corner, and they're dead. You can't do that in a non-boots on the ground game, and I think that's what people miss. I think they don't like the ability to not be able to tell where people are going to be coming from, because before, if I heard footsteps, I didn't have to worry about them coming through this window. They could, but they'd have to slowly climb up and yada yada yada. You know how it works. But before, I could just, one of these two doors. This is where they're coming from. They could come from there. I'll probably hear them by then, but coming through there. Also, let's be honest, the boost jumps just really fucking speed up the game. Like, it's insane how much faster I can move with boost jumps than if there was no boost jumps in the game. You know what I mean? So, there's multiple things. There's multiple things for sure. But I would say the main reason why people want to see boots on the ground be brought back is because if I come around this corner, I don't want to have to consider a million places where they might possibly be coming through. They might be up there. They might be up top over there. They might still be on the ground. They might also still be on the ground over here. They could be jumping through the air up here, and I could have to aim here, or here, or here, or here. You see what I mean? Whereas if it's boots on the ground, they'll be coming there, 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 or there. And that's it, unless they flank me and they're coming from behind. That is the difference. That is the difference between a boots on the ground game and a non-boots on the ground game. There is just less options to consider of what your enemies can do. So it's just the way people's brains work. It's easier for people to play a game where they have to figure out what's going to happen between 4 outcomes than a million different outcomes. There's a reason why one of the most popular games in the world is rock, paper, scissors, and not rock, paper, scissors, fork, ostrich, Donkey Kong, piano. They don't want more variables. There's already a game that works for people, so why add more variables? I don't know, but the point I'm getting at here is people already have rock, paper, scissors. They don't want to add in piano and Donkey Kong and make the game more confusing. So what I'm getting at is the more places there are for people to jump, the more variables are in the game, and the more decisions people have to make. And I think people are getting sick of making that many decisions, but hey, I could be wrong. Now, of course, there's plus and minuses to both sides of it. There are pluses to the jetpack game style. It makes it more difficult for people to camp, and the movement and the game speed is going to be a lot faster. But at the same time, like I said, it's annoying when someone kills you while flying through the air. So let me know what you think down in the comment section below. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, peace out.